Welcome home, Rep Pack. Marcus here, and welcome to Comfort Cartoons, the show where I collect absolutely everything from the 2000s, or from the 90s,
2000,
all the way to the modern day. I hope you beautiful people are having an amazing day, and if you guys aren't, you know the drill. Confess a bear. Camera flip.
don't confess a bear now! No!
Leave a confession for Confess a Bear in the comments down below. Something that you're okay with leaving on the internet, of course. But today, guys, we're going to be going into the thrift store looking for all the stuff that we love. Disney, Cartoon Network, Nickelodeon, and of course, my favorite guy in the world, Bob LePlunge. So we're going to be going in there, seeing what we can find. We're going to be going to 2 stores, one Savers that's in this area that we're in now, and one that's close to my house. It's going to be a good time doing with you guys, Karina. So let's go ahead and head on in. Grabbing the cart for good luck, because you know, you go in with the intentions of finding lots of things, and that gives you usually the best of luck. So we're grabbing one. They got the Halloween stuff going on here, as you guys can see. If you want to be a pirate, a classic 80s serial killer that's been around for a long time, that feel like there's always gonna be Michael Myers mask. Like, we get new horror characters, but none of them last like the ones from the 80s. All right, I already found something really cool. This is a Phineas plush. It's a little Phineas plush with a hard plastic head. $3.49. We're gonna grab Phineas for sure. And then he's so cute. I love him. We have Ice Bear here with this little freaking, what is it, a scarf? I don't know, I'm in Californian. Yes. What does he got on his ears? Headphones? He's got his earmuffs and also his scarf. So cute. We're gonna grab him for sure too. How much?
$5.
Hey, that's fairly affordable, fairly. We're gonna grab it. We're gonna look through the bags. You guys know how the bags go. Whenever we find, besides Phineas, is gonna be a mystery. So we're gonna check that out when we get back to the cavern and add some of this stuff to the collection. We'll look through them here, and then we'll go to the main like toy section, the DVDs. You know, we're gonna look through everything, but let me just check out the bags first. We're looking in the plushies here. Oh, look, there's a Build-A-Bear Sonic up there. Could you grab it, Karine? Up there. You see him? Can you grab him? Just try and see if you can. I'm gonna make this hard on you. Can you get him? Okay, she can't get him. We did find Piplup though, and he's not crunchy. He's super soft. He's only $4.49. He definitely needs a little spa day, a little bath in the washer machine, but I'm gonna grab him, and let's see if we can grab him here. This is the Sonic from the movie. There he is. This is so cute. He definitely needs a little bath too, another spa day treatment. He's got like the most generic like red Build-A-Bear shirt. It's like one that they just like for free give you or something. He's even got like, I think you can't hear it very much, but he has a sound box in there too. So we're gonna grab him too. This is the Sonic movie Build-A-Bear plush. That's awesome. Next up here, I've just spotted her paw. We have a magenta plushie here. I do not have this one in the collection. This is for Blue's Clue and You, which I figured, but this one is new to the collection. I love the little paw print there too. Come on, we got this, guys. Let's go. Boom, there we go. The camera made that shot look a lot further. It is fairly close, but you know, I'm still proud of it. Okay, so I grabbed some bags that are gonna be a surprise. I didn't want to show you guys them, but look at this. These are all from the Comic-Con, SDCC. Look, you have Paramount Plus, Star Trek, whatever that is. There's the Spongebob 25th anniversary pin on there. And there's also one for Crapopolis, which I've never heard of, but these are all like animated shows that are, these are all Comic-Con ones. That is sick, so we're gonna grab that too, but have some other bags, but again, those will be a surprise when we get back to the cavern. Let's go check out the main toy section, but that was an awesome little surprise find. Look at this. It's a mystery machine, but it's actual, like, I think it's for the Imaginext series. So if you push this down, boom, we got a brand new mystery machine for the collection.
That's cool.
Whenever I can find a new mystery machine that I don't have, I'm always hyped, because you guys have seen my collection. I'll put it on screen here. The whole top shelf is all mystery machines. So this is a brand new one to that setup, because it was like this. I think nobody saw it, you know, like, well, what is that? It actually collapses. That is, and I actually have some of the Imaginext Scooby-Doo figures too. So there we go, we're grabbing it. They have the, what is this called? The Hellraiser, the Shellraiser, I think it's called. This is actually the TMNT like bus from the Mutant Mayhem movie, and I think it shoots pizzas, but unfortunately it's missing a lot of pieces there. A lot of pizzas. So we're gonna go ahead and leave that one there, and I'll leave that joke there where it should die. Sorry. Ooh, there's a Joker one too, a Joker version of the same thing.
Ooh.
I picked the Scooby-Doo one, but that's still pretty cool.
I
I got one of these when I was a kid.
You had a Noah's Ark?
Yes.
Did you have 2 of every animal in the world too? Karina's Ark.
I was putting my Pokemon in it.
Oh, okay. You were the Ash Ketchum of the Great Flood. I see. Unfortunately, not finding a lot. We're seeing a lot of this. Nick Jr. You see my point now. It's been kind of rough. All I'm finding is the Nick Jr. stuff. But, I mean, the only thing I found that's not Nick Jr. is this, but I do have this already. This is the TMNT Enter Shredder. We'll keep looking around, though, but that's usually, I mean, honestly, if I would have grabbed every Dora and, like, Diego and Blue's Clues DVD I've ever found, I probably would have, like, a complete set by now, easy. But I just stopped grabbing them at some point. There's too many of them.
You want this one?
Honestly, I could see Boots being a single sensation. No, I don't. Looking in the games, it's like you might as well not even try most of the times. It is pretty rough. There's not a whole lot of anything. I didn't even know this isn't even a game. It's just Sherlock Holmes, A Game of Shadow, which is the sequel movie. I guess they just thought that was a game. And then there's also, this one I'm thinking about, I might just get. That is kind of like my exception, is I don't mind getting the games. I don't have this one. Dora Saves the Princess. 2 fantastic fables. And I think I might get that one for $1.99. I'll grab it. This game is so fun. The Garden Warfare. As a kid growing up playing Modern Warfare, when this game came out, I loved Plants vs. Zombies. It was such a fun little twist on both. I loved playing it, but it's an online only game, so without the online, it's kind of pointless. I wish they just had like a local co-op. That would be so cool. They have the Charizard Mega Construct collection here, but it looks like there's a hole in it, so there's a little bit of a risk there's not going to be all the pieces in there. So we're going to leave that, but they do have this right here, the Shrek version of the Operation. I think this was a Blockbuster exclusive, so I'm going to check and see if all the pieces are in there. That is still pretty sweet to find in the store. Let's go ahead and keep looking around here, but the board games, other than that, has been a little bit thin. You got the Mario Gaming Edition, Mario Gamer Edition. Oh, let's see. It's freaking today is a Nick Jr. day. Grab that guy right there.
This?
Yes, it's a freaking Dora. I've never even seen a Dora board game before. What the frick, man? Today is Dora's day, I guess. It's just literally everywhere today. Wait, this is new though. This is the Nickelodeon edition of the TMNT pop-up game. Oh, it's still in the box there, but man, it is beat up. $3.49. I think I'm gonna leave this. What do you guys think? Am I gonna regret leaving it? I don't know. Maybe yeah, I think I'm gonna leave it behind. Looking into the operation here. Look at Shrek. What a freaking Giga Chat, man. Freaking beast. There's a lot of the pieces, but it's missing a couple. Oh, it's working. Still, the batteries are still on there too. But unfortunately, it's missing. There's this in there. What even is this? I have no clue. But that was in there. Unfortunately, it's missing like 3 pieces though, so we're gonna leave it. But that was close. I think out of like 100 operations that you check at the thrift store, there's like 2%, 2 of them that might have all the pieces. It's very uncommon. We're in like the tech section now. We're gonna look around, see if we find anything. I see one of these old Discover like coin counters. I used to have a few of these as a kid, and I always had these dreams of like filling the entire thing up. And every time I got to like around here, I would always go to ask my mom to take me to the coin star and end up spending it. I never quite got to the end. If you guys did, let me know. I never accomplished that goal. Of course, I always have to look in the cupware and see if we can find anything, but I don't see much. But there is this really clean, just like bottle that just says Google on it. It's glass with a nice little metal lid on it. Pretty clean piece altogether. In all of my days of thrifting, I have never found a Nickelodeon or Spongebob picture frame. There's many of them that exist. We'll pop them up on screen here, but I've never ever found one, and I will continue to keep looking through this section that I know yields no results until one day I find one. When you have a Hulk clock, it's always smash o'clock. Oh, and then Green found this dog's whole life is ridiculous. A dog's whole life is ridiculous. I don't know. I think it's just because he's being crazy. To be honest, I think my life's a little bit more ridiculous than my dog. My dog's probably got it all, you know, all figured out. He's got it all together. You gotta think about it. Dogs got free rent, they got free food, they get to freaking do whatever they want all day. I think we're the ones being played, okay? I think we're the ridiculous ones. All right, we're gonna work our way out of here, guys. There's one more section I wanted to check out, which is like the Funko section. They have a Quick Draw McGraw Funko Pop. We'll play a clip for those of you guys who don't know who Quick Draw McGraw is.
Quick Draw McGraw, the real fastest gun alive.
It's $9. Let me look it up on the Funko app and see if that's worth it. They also have a couple back here too, but they're from Shang-Chi, WandaVision, Eternals, your normal Left Behind of the thrift store suspects. Let's go ahead and check him out. I mean, you can see there's a Quick Draw McGraw that's $60. That one's sold like a bunch of other stuff. You can see it goes for about $5 to like $10. And that one's not in the best of shape, so we're gonna leave it behind, but still pretty cool nonetheless. It's not a terrible deal. This is me hoping that I find something good at the next store. I also have a little something on my cheek. All right, it wasn't a bad trip though. We're gonna head to the next store. I'm gonna keep filming her until then. All right, we are at where?
Store number 2.
Let's go ahead and go in there and see what they got. It's a little bit later in the day, so hopefully they still have some stuff, but our expectations are a little, we'll see. Let's check it out. It's getting later in the day, but the sun only seems more powerful. It's almost 5. Why are you still here, bro? All right, so there's a bunch of SpongeBob DVDs. They have Sea Stories. I see SpongeBob Prehistoric. The question is how many of these are still viable? Like which ones of these are still good? There's also, can you grab these two right here? I'll let you do the opening for it. There's also Tales from the Deep and also SpongeBob Goes Prehistoric. Okay, disc 1. Oh, yeah, that's pretty bad. Unfortunately, that's pretty bad. We get at least 1 out of 4. That'd be nice. Come on. Oh no. Yeah, there's a pretty big scratch on it. The camera can't pick it up as easy, but that's pretty rough. These ones aren't like where I need to like disc clean them or something though. Like I could find these again, so no, another one. See, they're always so beat up.
That means it's been playable, so that's kind of good.
Yeah, that's good. That's good. People enjoyed it. 1 out of 4. Is that another prehistoric? It's not even the right disc. I don't think it's in there. Yeah, it is actually. That one's rough too. Dang. So freaking 4 out of 4 is a flop. That's usual though, unfortunately. Okay, so I'm looking through the board games too. But like I said, usually when you come this late, most of the time you're not gonna find a whole lot. Unfortunately, you got to come early unless you just get lucky that they just stock something. But nothing too incredibly interesting. Let's check on Karina and see if she found anything interesting. You're the queen of finding the knockoff Hello Kitties.
It's not knockoff.
It's not?
No, it's real. Yeah,
that is cool. Okay, so this is the BMO one. I believe this has been sold out for a long time. This is the BMO for the Adventure Time ones. I've had the Jake one, and I've never had the Finn one, but I have never had the BMO one for sure. There we go, only $5 too. That is a pickup. We're gonna grab that for sure. Did you see this jean, like denim? Hello? Oh no! I thought this little monkey was gonna fall on me. He still wants to fall on me. No, monkey, please, no. I'm worried he's covered in cat fur. Do you see this one?
Super cute.
It's like a denim Hello Kitty. That is cool though. So that one's real too over there? So are you gonna pick that one up?
It's okay. Because it's expensive. It's like $9.
Hello Kitty is just one of those brands now that's hard to find anything decent for like a okay price. But yeah, very cute. And then they have Hatsune Miku too here, which has got drumstick. Oh, that's not a leek. I was gonna say it's like a drumstick, but I think it's a leek, like a Farfetch. I've been saying this for a while, that all of the thrift store, like, how did we miss this? Do you see this giant Appa? Oh my goodness, he's massive. This is the biggest Appa I've ever seen. Nickelodeon Universe. This is a Nickelodeon Universe exclusive. There we go. This is gigantic, but I think I kind of...
I love the little feet.
This is gigantic, but you think, like, I think I kind of need this. I mean, the fact is, like, they probably paid like 40, 50 bucks for this at Nickelodeon Universe. $8 here. That is giant, but that's the biggest Appa I've ever seen. We're grabbing him. $25. They have the Beast here, and they have him before or after he's the Beast, when he becomes only a beast on the inside, because he's kind of just the jerk all the way throughout the movie. And I look through the bags, like you guys always know. I always keep the bags like a mystery if we find anything cool. Oh, I thought these were like Nickelodeon sunglasses for a second, but unless we find something cool, I'll keep them just as, like I said, the surprise. But since we're not finding anything, I'll just go ahead and tell you guys. I don't see much in the bag, so if I do, I will let you know about the 1 or 2 that I find. I didn't see anything in the bags, but Karina found this little Mario here.
Cool is. His body is moving with the car.
He has actual inertia to the road. That is very cool. They have a few of them. I saw another one over there that's like the RV one, or the one that's like a 4-wheeler. There's a couple of Funko Pops too. I have this one already. The rest of them are like live action stuff. Got a little TLC. Got Finn. There's actually got Handy Manny back there. He's like the Disney version of Bob the Builder. They have a Webkins here too, but you can see it's got like the fuzzy skin. I think it might be like a friggin', I don't know, like an owl or something, but you can't really tell. And most of the Webkins aren't really worth grabbing, just certain ones. It does have the tag though, which is cool. And then they have Charizard. I was so hyped to see him. They have Charizard, but he's really beat up. It looks like he tried to frickin', he looks like Demogorgon Charizard. Like he tried to bite on like a Voltorb and use explosion or self-destruct. It's a Pokemon reference.
Okay.
Oh, there's also a vintage Chuck E. Cheese lunchbox. It's a little bit scraped up, but I don't know. It's got
Sticker?
Yeah, stickers aren't really that much of an issue. You can use the heat gun to get those off, but I don't know. Let's see if it's worth it though at $4. I do like it though. That's pretty sweet to find. I feel like everybody at some point, their family got these kind of cookies as like a gift.
Yep.
Are you a fan of these? Does anybody actually like these cookies? Do you like them?
I don't remember.
I always liked this one. I thought this one was like the best one, but I think they're all the same flavor.
Oh.
But you guys like butter cookies, let me know. They're always really leave so many crumbs. So many crumbs. But if I had to pick, I would pick those containers that came with the popcorn. The cheese, caramel, the regular popcorn. Ooh. And the picture frame quest continues. Still not a picture frame. But I do love seeing photos like this though, you know, that are in the frame. It's like, it's a really beautiful, amazing moment somebody, you know, had with another boy. I think that's actually just the one that came in the frame. If you look at the copywriting stuff right there. Or maybe not, just as the photograph is by that person. I don't know. Really cool picture of the frame though. And it's always kind of cool, but also a little weird. And you see people in the photo frames. But the quest for the licensed photo frame will continue. This one kind of has like a spongy vibe though. It kind of looks like a frame that would be in like his house. You know, that's kind of a cool one actually. I'm not gonna get it for $4.99, but it's still pretty cool. All right, we're in the fancy section. They have this, some fake Pokemon Obsidian Flames Pokemon cards. These big head guys, which I think are the Three Stooges, or 2 of the Three Stooges, and a horrifying doll in a rocking chair. The rocking chair adds some levels of horror to it. Dang, look at that freaking Chinese spittoon, or whatever that is. $300.
Whoa.
That's an expensive cereal bowl, man. All right, let's go ahead and head out of here. Okay, so we are done with store number 2. We're gonna go back and check everything out and just take a look at it and see overall what our haul was. Decide whether the items are worth it or not worth it. Let me know if you guys like this new version of the video where we pop up the prices of what they're selling for on average online while we're doing the hunt, so that way you guys kind of get an idea as to, like, you know, whether it's a good pickup or not from the start. And then we're gonna cover the items a little bit more briefly when we get back to the cavern, so that way we don't have to cover the prices again. We'll just go right into it. But I can tell you for sure that one of the things I'm the most hyped about is that Appa. And we also got the Sonic Build-A-Bear plush and a few other things. I can't wait to get back and check it out all together so I can refresh my memory and see it all at once. So let's do it. Okay, so we're back at the cavern. We're gonna cover everything and see overall if we got more worth it than not worth it. I got everything in this bin right here. I just put them in the trunk because a lot of the places didn't have bags. So we have all of the bags. You know, we always start with this. It's a little bit of a mystery. I didn't show you guys everything that I grabbed. I got some pretty cool stuff though, so let's take a look. First piece up I want to start with is this. I've never seen this before, and that is it sealed steel? Okay, it's not sealed steel, but hey, as long as the pieces are in there. This is Adventure Time Bowling. It's got Jake there, it has the bowling ball, and then of course it's got Finn there ready to strike. Strike. But let's see, it looks like the pins are gonna be actually the penguin right there. So we can set this up. So it uses all the little Gunther there as like a protection shield for the Ice King. But I mean, if you put a lot of velocity on it, it's pretty easy. I think if you played it from some crazy range, it might be a little harder. But either way, just a really, really cool setup, an awesome product. And how many other items can you get at Jake the Ball? But what's even more fun than that, it comes with this little cute book that actually describes a story between Jake and the Ice King in a bowling match using Gunther and the Ice Kingdom. Everything about this is awesome, from the book to the setup, a lot of fun. Not just the bowling pieces, having a little story to go with it. Worth it, absolutely, to me. And there's also this that came in there, which I don't even know what this is. It's got this ladybug on the front there. Let's open it up together and see what's in store here. Oh, it's just a book of ladybug other books. There's only one that's written in, and it says, I don't know what that is. Maybe they're like freaking AIM instant message or password or something. I have no clue, but there's all these thank you cards in there. Not worth it, but I mean, the bag itself worth it. Okay, so this one, I don't know if it's going to be worth it. I did kind of overpay for it, but I don't have this button in the collection, so that's why I grabbed it. This is the one with the buttons in it, so let's take a look here. So we have the Paramount Plus one. Okay, there's two in here that are relevant. Well, there's three in here that are relevant to me. There's the Paramount Plus one, which I do like that one because, you know, that's where I watch most of my Nickelodeon shows nowadays. Maybe we won't forever, so that could be nostalgic. We have the Mikey's Pizza one right here. Okay, a little Ninja Turtles love, and it happens to be Mikey, my favorite. And we have the Spongebob 25th anniversary pin. Plus, we have the Star Trek one. I'm not much of a fan for Star Trek. I don't really know much about it, but either way, still an awesome setup there. But is it worth $9? Likely all these are free at Comic-Con. Crapopolis, I've never watched this show in my life, so I have no clue, but again, it probably was free. Universal Basic Guys, I don't know why it looks like, it gives me like King of the Hill vibes, I guess the clouds. Never seen this either, another one of those trying to be Family Guy or Bob's Burgers kind of shows, it looks like. You know, it's every generation a new show comes. At one point in time, everybody was trying to be The Simpsons. Then at some point, everybody tried to become Family Guy. Now everybody's trying to be Bob's Burgers or Rick and Morty. Not to say that those shows are that's what they're doing, but I just, there's so many of those type of shows, it's hard to keep up with them. And then we have the Sakura clear card acrylic keychains. And I am not familiar with this either. These look like they were round one prizes at the arcade. I don't know. We'll have to price check everything, but I don't imagine this is going to be worth it. But since we got a SpongeBob 25th anniversary product in the collection, we're going to call it a channel exclusive. Worth it. Nowhere else would it probably be worth it, but in this room, worth it. Okay, this next one here I paid $1.99 for, and I got it because it had this SpongeBob Easter Bunny figure in it. I do have this one in the collection, but it's very rare to find him this clean. I mean, his nose is a little dirty. He had his nose there stuck in the main drain or something. But the main drain is a freaking episode, okay, where they find the drain to the ocean. Don't think something weird, okay? But I may have been suggesting that. I will accept that. But very, very cute piece here. Again, whatever we don't keep here, we can always bring over to our Whatnot streams or sell it online, and every single dollar we make will come right back here to make the show possible. So I know there's probably somebody in our community who's missing this one, so I'll probably bring him over there. There's this for sure knockoff of Mickey Mouse as Tengen from Demon Slayer. Plus we got this one, which is actually pretty cool. We have Baymax there hugging a heart. Really cute piece. This is by the brand Monogram, I'm pretty sure. So I don't know. I think for $2.99 I can at least get that for the SpongeBob. So I'm gonna say worth it. So this bag, you might be wondering why I grabbed it. You can see a lot of chaos going on in there. I paid $5.49 for it, but I grabbed it because it looked like there was this vintage Blue's Clues figure in there, which is, you know, you find a lot, as I always say, you find a lot of Blue and You stuff, but Blue's Clues OG, not as easy to find. So I wanted to grab it for that. And yes, this is from 2000. This is a Mattel Blue here. So in order for me to get this figure, I would have probably had to buy it online, and I would have had to pay shipping, all that stuff. So I don't know. I feel like $5.49 isn't going to be that bad on this one, but we'll see. There's also Simba in there. There's adult Simba. I'm pretty sure it's not Mufasa, right? It's adult Simba. We have the sheep that looks like somebody used as toilet paper. It's such a grab bag of random characters. They're all licensed, except for that poop sheep. Everything else has been licensed. We have Blue here from Jurassic Park. I don't know. I feel like we're gonna, you know, maybe we might have the nickel and dime it, but I think this is gonna be worth it. Oh, and then we have the owl. God, man, there's so many owls. Is this the owl from Sleeping Beauty, or is this the owl from Bambi? Or is the owl from Robin Hood? There's so many owls and all of them look the same, Disney. They only drew one style of every animal for like 30 years, okay? If you see a dog, you'll see it in frickin' Aristocats. You'll see it in frickin' Oliver and Company. You'll see it in A Lady and the Tramp. The same dog. So it's hard to say which one he's from, okay? I don't know. Let's go ahead and break all these down and we'll find out if it's worth it or not worth it. And it'll pop up on screen for you guys. I'm gonna do all the price checking at the end here, but you guys will know whether it's worth it or not worth it. But I'm saying worth it. We're doing pretty good. I mean, obviously we always aim to make it not unworth it, but sometimes it happens. Next up here, we've got this bag, and I grabbed this one because it's all filled with Doorables. You guys know I love collecting my Doorables here. And again, the Doorable shelf is already finished. We already have it set up. We just have to upload the video about the Doorables. So any of these that I don't have, I will be adding to my collection. If I do have them, we'll probably be making a big lot for somebody on our Whatnot stream. It was $5 for this bag altogether. I think that is kind of a lot, but if you think about it, you get one of those packs that comes with like 5 to 7 Doorables, you're maybe gonna pay $10, and here we have 11 Doorables. I'd say it's probably worth it. I do have a majority of these. I don't think I have Figaro, 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 or also Minnie Mouse's cat. You see what I'm saying? They do that a lot. All right. Hey, I think so. Hey, I don't think I have him. But the rest of these, let me see. I might not have this Thumper either. There's a Thumper here that's flocked. But you guys are seeing a shot of all the different characters that came in here. I think most of these ones I do have, though. You know what? I don't think I have this Minnie Mouse in particular. Nor do I have this particular Pascal. So, I don't know. We're doing pretty good here. We'll find out which ones I have and which ones I don't have. But I think just basing it off of the retail price for this many Doorables, worth it. And a 6 set, too. And if this is Minnie Mouse's cat, not so hyped. It's cool, I guess. But if it's Figaro, I'm really hyped. Okay, the next up here is this is one when it's only one item, that's when it can get a little risky, but it was $3.49. We next to never see anything Phineas and Ferb. If you do find it's usually like a backpack, notebook, something like that. And it's usually Perry the Platypus stuff. But never have I seen this before. This is a Phineas and Ferb Disney XD plush from Jakks Pacific. It's kind of cool, you know, like he's kind of like Timmy Turner, like with their products. You guys can see him on screen. A lot of times, because their heads are so big and their cartoony shape is so like odd, it's hard for them to become plush forms of themselves. And his eyes just are these like bulbous, bulging out things, where if I put it like this, he just looks like some kind of demonic presence with some kind of pointy nose, or like a member of Spy vs. Spy. But when you go like this, like, oh, okay, I guess I can see how that's Phineas. So this one, I don't know. I might have to check this one before we move on because I'm just so curious on it. But I would say it has to be worth more than $3.49, right? Okay, last bag. I know I paid up for this one, and that is $7.49. And I only paid that much though for this guy right here, this shark with glitter stars on it, this hammerhead shark. No, of course not. Of course I didn't buy it for that. The hell is that? No, I bought it for this. Mr. Levi Ackerman here. The most, I don't know, debatable, him or Mikasa. The most beast of all the scouts in the regiment. So we have Levi here, and it's still got the tag on it. So basically brand new, and this is from the final season, Funimation. I don't, again, know the value on this one, but if I wanted this one, which I do, I didn't know I wanted it, but when I saw it, I was like, oh, I want that. But like now that I have it, if I would have bought it online, I probably would have had to pay like $14, $20 for shipping. So to get it for $7.49, I think it's worth it, but we're gonna go based off of the used eBay price, and we'll find out if it's worth it or not. But that's it for our bags. I still think that was an amazing haul. Like, we got to add a new freaking Cartoon Network item, a new Nickelodeon item, a new Sponge item. That's always a win. Boo Boo Brown Sheep. Mr. Somebody Sat on My Nose, which is also my face. Spongebob. And a handful of Doorables. So far we're doing pretty good. I paid about $100 for everything we got today, so I think we're already getting close to that. I mean, I don't really know yet. We're gonna wait till it's edited, but I like what I'm maybe seeing. All right, so then we went to the main store here, and boom, we got this guy. I'm not gonna lie, I wish that he had more pieces to him, so I don't know if I'm gonna keep him or not. We might go ahead and sell him so we can get some more stuff into the collection, but I don't know. What do you guys think? Only reason why I don't want to keep him is he doesn't have shoes. He's just a socked version of Sonic, and that's kind of, in my opinion, Build-A-Bear should have sold it with the shoes. I'm not saying they have to be his upgraded shoes, but I'm just saying at least the basic standard shoes. They give him this stupid red shirt, and I mean, man doesn't even freaking wear a shirt. That's the Sonic I know. Buck naked Sonic. That's the Sonic I know and love. But I wish he had the shoes, and those were not a part of it. The sound box in it, you can hear it. I'm gonna try to get you guys some audio for it, but it's really light. It's like he's whispering things, like it's a very like self-conscious Sonic who doesn't want to tell you what I run pretty fast. I don't know, but he goes for over $20 without clothes or shoes. But the shoes stuff for like 15 bucks because everybody wants the shoes. But they just made that an accessory piece you gotta pay extra for. And Ryan is gonna fast forward this and make it look like he's running super, super fast. That was pretty cool, huh? Yeah. Worth it! Next up, I forgot to show you guys this book because the camera, I just wasn't filming. I thought we were recording, but this new camera, sometimes it's hard to tell all the time because you can't see the monitor in every situation. But this is the Spongebob Are You Feeling It Now, Mr. Krabs, where you can feel SpongeBob's chest hair, or whatever this little loaf is here. I think it's just a sponge texture. And the whole book is a story where you can also feel, like we're back at the sponge texture, but he's holding a sponge. You can actually feel the stuff that he's talking about. The most satisfying one to feel, though, is this one for the sand, because it's just literally a strip of sandpaper there. And this one at the Weenie Hut Junior's seats. It really does feel like a Chili's, like a 2009 Chili's booth seat. It feels great. You ever do that when you were a kid? Just rub the booth after they just wiped it down with that wet cloth, and it's still kind of wet when you sit on it? No? Yeah, I did. There's a chain of events that led to why I am the way I am, and that was one of them. All right, next item. This thing is epic! We have the mystery machine. I don't care if this is worth 5 cents, $5, $50, or some other increment of money that starts with a 5. It doesn't matter to me because this is a new mystery machine in the collection, and look at those freaking wheels, baby! Yeah! I knew I challenged myself in my head to see if I could do it as long as the wheel was spinning. And now I'm out of air. And my mom's calling me. 1 second. I paid $5.99 though. Again, anytime I can find a new, I love adding to my mystery machine collection. I don't like buying the stuff for the Scooby-Doo collection online usually, if I can avoid it, because I find so many of these mystery machines in the thrift store. I found all the ones that are on that shelf for the most part at the thrift store, and this is no different. So a new one added to the collection, I'm hyped about it. And I know one day I will have a leading majority of the mystery machines. I didn't say all of them. A leading majority. That means more than 50%. I actually figured that out as I was saying it, what a leading majority meant. So I felt like I should explain it to you. Alright, next up here, we have the Google Glass. No, not that stupid thing that they made for a couple years and then we just never heard of it again. No, it's this right here, a Google Glass bottle. Again, I love Google. It's my preferred search engine. It's my preferred extension. It's my preferred platform is YouTube, which is owned by Google. I don't know if I'm gonna keep this or not. I also just thought it was sometimes I just kind of have an idea of stuff is probably worth more than what they're charging for it. And this was one of those instances. I looked online, this guy goes for about 30 bucks. So, I mean, hey, I could sell this and then just go buy something new for the Green Label collection over here for SpongeBob. So I think I might do that over just holding on to it. But still really cool. And I'm sorry I flipped it. I know some people get freaked out every time I flip a glass or a mug here on the show. I don't try to do it, but I trust myself too much. Okay, and then we got where's the plushes for the end? We got this disgusting Chuck E. Cheese container. I was hyped about it when we were in the store. Again, we saw one sell for 30 bucks. We're gonna give it a value of 15 just in case. But honestly, the idea of removing these stickers makes me want to throw up. I hate stickers and sticky stuff. I don't mind if I own the sticker, I put the sticker on something, I'm cool with it. But if it's some sticker that's been living in someone's house, picking up the dirt on their floor floor. You know, like every time they pick their nose and rub it down the product, it gets stuck on that sticker. I hate sticky and gritty, the texture that you feel like. See, when you feel this bottle right here, smooth. It has a little grittiness to it, but it hasn't been cleaned yet. But when you feel this, it's like gritty, and you know that's grittiness from filth. So I am dreading having to try to clean this guy. So I don't know. I'm gonna say worth it, but at a cost. Okay, so now the plush rush. And the plush rush is where I show you all the plushes in a semi-rush. Well, it's not really a rush, because you guys know I talk a lot, but something like that. Boom! We got BMO here, and he was $5. I believe the Jake one is like actually like 50 bucks. Like it's pretty hard to find the Jake one. These were at Miniso Finn. I think it's Jake, BMO, and they had a Finn one too. They were discontinued about 2 years ago, so the only way to find them is, you know, is via the open market. So I'm gonna go ahead and say worth it absolutely for BMO here. He'll probably end up on our Whatnot stream after we give him a nice bath. But a really cool piece. Magenta, you already know where Magenta's gonna be going. She's gonna be going in our blue conglomerate in the back of the room. I do not have this Magenta, so that's a new one to the collection. As I've always said, I think Magenta and blue are I think the Blue's Clues franchise is the only thing in Nickelodeon that rivals Spongebob with the amount of plushies that they've produced. And that it's still at the point with that many Blues plushies that I find more new ones than I do duplicates. It's crazy. And this guy, he's so freaking cute. We have Ice Bear, and he's got a freaking scarf and his little freaking earmuffs, and it was $5. This was probably $20 at Miniso. Again, I have a lot of We Bare Bear stuff already in the Cartoon Network variety room, so we'll probably put this online as well. Because again, whenever I can sell something that we don't need in the other collections, I can always use that to add to this collection, where this collection, I never get rid of anything unless it's a duplicate, and continuing to keep growing it. So these items, I love picking them up. A lot of fun hunting for them, and somebody else can use it in their collection, and it helps out the cavern too. And I'm really hyped to see who gets this one, because it's adorable. Okay, and the next guy, he is staying with me. That is Appa, the freaking massive monster Appa. He's got like pads on his like feet here. His toes are not that dirty. It looks like Sokka just cleaned them. But he is massive. And again, this came from Nickelodeon Universe, and the sold listings online are $40, and that's used. Because likely if you went to Nickelodeon Universe, I have no doubt this is probably like $49.99, not cheap at all with the tag on it. We got it for $8.99, which isn't a bad price. And it's not cheap, but at the same time, for it to be such nice quality, you have these stitched in eyes, and it being a park exclusive, not something that just dropped the Target and Walmart, definitely worth it. All right, and then we have Piplup here, the giant size Piplup. Piplup was my chosen starter in Generation 4, so I gotta show some love to Piplup. I didn't want to leave him behind. He does need a bath, but this is a large size one. I would say this is like a life-size Piplup, if anything. He has a little string on the back here to hang him up, which is usually an indicator that it was probably for like carnivals or possibly like arcades. It's made by Toy Factory, which is another indicator of that. But Piplup and his little smooth bald head, I think is gonna be worth it. Looks like a basketball on his head. It's so cute. Worth it, worth it, worth it. You guys let me know what was your favorite item in this haul. I think my favorites have got to be the Mystery Machine, the Spongebob Feeling It, the Appa, the Adventure Time freaking bowling, Piplup. Maybe just a lot of things, okay? But anyway, stay tuned here. We're gonna add a couple of these things to the collection. But before that, you know the drill. Scan it. All right, adding to the book collection, I just recently read this book. It's super funny getting to see all the parents. Look, it's just good. But I'm adding this one to the collection. I can't wait to get down the line to reading this one too. I mean, this one's a pretty short one, but love it. We're gonna add it in here with these SpongeBob books. Looks like it's a little taller, so you might need to bring it a little bit back. We'll go ahead and add it here. There we go. So it is in the collection. Feeling it. Okay, Magenta's here with the blue gang and a couple Magentas. Where's Periwinkle at? I lost Periwinkle in here. I know he was in here. Did he fall? No, I think he's in here somewhere. Oh my God, there he is. He's so lost in here. Periwinkle, I see you back there, man. If you guys see Periwinkle, let me know where you see him at. Blue's Clues level mystery. And there it is, the new mystery machine on the shelf. I love it. It looks so sick with the green too. Oh, we need more of these like doll size, action figure. It's an action figure, Mom. The action figure size ones. This is so sick. I love it. I moved some of the smaller ones down. Oh, we need to get more of these big ones though. We only got 3 of those. We found all of them thrifting, so an amazing haul. Well, I guess you could say 4 big ones if you count this one. If you count this one, that is definitely 4. And Levi is added here to the collection as well too. And I just realized this is the final season, but I guess it must be early in the final season because he looks pretty beat up towards the end. Still amazing though. That's why he looks so scared. Alright, so that's it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, hit the like button. Leave a comment down below letting me know what was your favorite pickup today. And if you guys are interested in checking out our Whatnot or our Patreon, go ahead and check that out in the description down below. You can sign up for Patreon for $2 a month, and when you sign up, you'll get 100% ad-free videos, early release, extended versions of the videos, and you'll get invited to our Discord. You can come hang out with other members of the Rep Pack. But I'll see you guys in this video right here. I know you're gonna love it, and as always, Rep Pack, I'll see you guys in the next one. Adios and bloop!